When I was a Vice undercover, we would be in these clubs. There's a shortage of undercover detectives investigating these locations. So you also got to watch out for like the bartenders. If you've never been there before, you don't know if this bartender's working with somebody else trying to get your belongings, trying to get your money.
When 25-year-old Julio Ramirez, a social worker, was found dead in the back of a taxi after catching a cab with 3 men near a club in Hell's Kitchen, police suspected a drug overdose. Now they think it was a homicide.
Once they've drugged somebody, they can use Face ID to get the phone unlocked.
Ramirez had $17,000 drained out of his bank accounts after his death. We still don't know what killed him.
It hit home because my son could have been murdered also.
This Westchester County mom, who wanted her voice altered, said she's been warning about robbery teams drugging victims in Manhattan for 5 years. Back in 2017, her son was leaving a private club in Midtown.
I was on the telephone with him, and the phone went dead.
4 hours later, a black Escalade pulled up to her house, and her dog started barking.
And as I'm opening up the garage door button, I noticed that there was a middle-aged woman who was putting my code into the garage.
The mom and the dogs managed to chase the woman away, but the chips on her son's debit card had already been removed, and cash withdrawals started the next morning.
So a total of $4,000 was taken out.
In minutes.
In minutes.
2 withdrawals were made at a GameStop store until the mom locked the account.
And my main advice to any parent or any person is to always have somebody else on your accounts to get those alerts.
The woman's son had blood and urine tests within 24 hours of being robbed, but received negative results on the drugs he was checked for. GHB, known as the date rape drug or forget pill, is often not detectable after 24 hours. Cops don't really know what the robbery teams are using.
These guys are not medical personnel. They're not measuring it. They're just putting it in there. And, this could be very deadly. They could easily overdose somebody.
Robert is an attorney who represents a young man who was targeted in April, the same month Julio Ramirez died, with the crooks going on a shopping spree in Soho with his clients' cards.
My victim's robbery occurred 2 weeks before the young man that was murdered. They need to act quickly because we don't need another victim and another accidental murder.
The NYPD is not making public statements about the drugging problem at this time, but we do know investigators from Manhattan South Homicide and the 7th Squad are working on the Julio Ramirez case, and detectives are aware of the drugging issue involving teams of men and sometimes women.